Got the boy net. Yeah, man, let's get it. You see, it's the primetime game. So let's get it. We go 4-2. See how it go. See how it go. Appreciate y'all tuning in, subscribing. You know what I mean? Appreciate it.
I just touched down in LA. Change your made up big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She pressing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro, I ain't got a compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice, I'm outside.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he takes this one back for the pick six. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut.
Ooh.
And
Good
they
run.
finally bring
That's
him
crazy.
down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Has another lane. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, and we've got a flag down. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running it after the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Only about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another one for Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Davis, the motion man right. 4th down, here's Wilson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nick Herbig making the play. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Allen out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Completed to Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Allen setting up play action. Buying some time right. He takes it himself.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He has the 1st down to the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They motion Kump over right. 2nd and 6 now. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Russ setting to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed is the difference.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Geno Stone picks it off.
Take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
52. What's that?
A give left side to McCaffrey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Alert.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
First down throw for Allen. And that one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Allen. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Half 85.
Motion man sent left.
What's that?
Allen on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Wilson now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders.
Oh, he was on the move. And so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 22. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set, first and 10.
What's that?
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He spins right by him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 2. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. They'll go. Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 1st and 10.
Middle. Monday.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Reeled in by George Kittle. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. You love seeing a touchdown. The chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Russ now from the gun. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
On 1st down, Allen. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying it left side with Cook. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That play racked up by Demario Davis. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Back to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm not smoking a cigarette.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Man in motion, headed right. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 27.
7-yard line.
Has it down close. And in for the Miami touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Appreciate the viewers. Appreciate it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Hey, God, I know this nigga ain't got his girl playing.
No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Yeah, I'm executing though.
They'll run it with Cook. What a hit! He gets
Cook was killing me first quarter. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta stop
now.
now.
Yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
They got some
Brother fella
positive
now.
yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And not much doing. He stops quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 4th down, Wilson throwing. That's cut.
Oh, he was supposed to drop that.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Wilson on 1st and 10. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Cut near the goal line. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Russ is cooking again. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Trying for it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game.
Steelers 15. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Jukes out a one stop. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Offense up to the line fast. It's Allen out of the pistol. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
5 wide. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Middle. What's that?
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Alert! Look out!
Back to the air, Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
56. What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. He connects downfield on 4th. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What?
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
What? Got it.
Again, it's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Wilson on third down. Finds Laporta. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throw from Wilson. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Russ. Oh no, they get him yet again! Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Working quickly here. Allen now on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down. Allen throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here he is on third and long. This is Sutton working the right side. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins close to picking up their 5th win. Second and 13. Kittle brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
McCaffrey on third down. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. They'll go. Allen. They connect for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Look out!
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 20-yard line.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Miami. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
He's your backup quarterback.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
Right.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Hopefully you don't see me in the playoffs, man.
26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got to
GG's.
to expose that defense and make the most of it. That offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak. Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.